amidst the apocalypse. Castle made his home in Kama, a nearby residential area. From what I gather, Castle lived there since childhood, and it was known throughout the neighborhood. Kama. The name is new to me. How did we get there? I'll write down some directions. Thank you. I can't promise that you'll find what you seek there, but if nothing else, it is a start. Come, let's see where this lead takes us. Granted, is now company, yada yada yada, yeah, I know. Okay, where are we going? Okay, it's going way over there. Wow, we have like, a couple of things I can interact with. That's sweet. So, what do we have over here? Ask for directions. Let's see, after leaving the mayhem, we are to really retrace our steps and head back towards the Atright Plaza. That's it. Let's go, yeah, let's go back to the Atright Plaza. And I can't teleport there since I can't attune to it. Okay, we got another bubble over here. From here, we can ascend the stairs. That's it. I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. Probably gonna skip all the directions if it's just that's the case. It's another one for directions, I will assume. Yeah. And this must you, in which case we should take the path leading southeast. I'm not gonna be bothering with this one, it's just gonna tell me where I need to go. And here we are. And this must be Kama. We have arrived at last. Let us begin questioning the residents without delay. No doubt someone here can tell us more about Kasahan. Given recent events, I imagine many are taking shelter indoors. I would imagine, given the whole situation going on. Wait, did I got this teleporter right here in this area? Let me see. Oh, okay, we didn't. Or do it. Huh. Oh, okay. So, let's talk inside, I guess? Question mark? Oh, here's one. Can we come back another time? I just woke up, and I'm not exactly in the mood for idle chit-chat. Well, that's one way to avoid a panic, I suppose. Pardon our intrusion. You may not have noticed, but a great danger has come to Tonavar. I encourage you to stay alert and prepare to flee the city should the situation turn dire. But before we leave in peace, pray allow us to ask a question or two. Did you know of a local merchant named Kazuhao? If so, did you notice anything unusual about him recently? Kazuhao? I know him. In fact, we spoke just the other day. Like many others, his business was doing poorly. Still, it seemed as though he managed to turn things around, thanks to a generous order from Rouvet Fibers. Why, he was practically dancing in the streets. I haven't spoken to him since, but I assume it all went well. Steve Habana might be able to tell you more. Though, as I recall, he was the one who broke the agreement. DJ Bahana at Ruivia Fibers. Let's make a point to visit him after we spoke with the other locals. Okay, so I need one more local I need to talk to. So maybe it's in this house right over here. I can interact with question mark. Yes, okay. Kazao, you say? Yes, I know him since he was a boy. If there was ever a man who was born to be a merchant, it was him. Always early to depart and late to return. He spent his days procuring the finest wares and seeking out our willing customers. You can see it came from him as easily as breathing. Sadly, business was flagging of late. No surprise, really, with how dangerous travel has become. He was so cooped up in his house from dawn to dusk the other day. No doubt he was racking his brains for a way to turn his fortunes around. Then, at night, I heard the door open. I looked out to see Kasa sitting on the bench. His head hung low. A man with the weight of the world on his shoulders. I see. The situation must have been quite dire indeed. Did he notice anything else out of the ordinary? Nothing to speak of, other than the troubles of his custodian. He was the same old Kasahao, cordial and honest, like always. These questions you're asking, has something happened to him? He wasn't caught up in a terrible incident at the bazaar, was he? Well, about that, he he turned into a giant monster and wreaked havoc in the plaza, so yeah. I don't travel much these days, but my daughter told me not to venture outside. Stuck in here as I am, I heard little about these bizarre goings on. Rest assured, the city is safe now, but the situation may change without warning. I urge you to stay close to your daughter, and be prepared to take refuge, should the strap order it. Alright. Let's go back and relay our findings. And we have another conversation with Graha here. Discussing the way to Drahama. If I'm not mistaken, this stairs leads to Drahama. It's quite a sight. The red sky above. During the final days of yore, the heavens burned and the star fell. Creation magic run amok. That was my assumption when I saw Amaroth. Perhaps the ancients believed the same, that the terror of a single powerful individual was the cause of their calamity. And yet, those self-same horrors now manifest themselves before our eyes. What could it be that set the heavens aflame and turned ordinary men into beasts? That will be an excellent question, which will be, in time, we'll find out. And what we got to say, Graha? Discussing Ravage fiber. They're farming silkworms. This must be Ravage fiber, where we should find Dijabana. That's it? Okay. And hurry, I say! There's no time to waste! You're in a hurry. Pardon me, but are you in charge of buying and selling here? Yes? We have a few questions that we'd like to... I'm sorry, but I simply cannot have the time to chat. If you have noticed, we have our hands full at the moment. We must carry all our wares and equipment to safety before those accursed beasts return. In that case, we might be of assistance. Perhaps you could speak when the job is done. You can start by helping us move our equipment. Ask the others what to put where. Got it. And you can carry our fabric. Go to those doors and speak with Kamala. She'll tell you the rest. Remember, those textiles are our livelihood. Handle them with care. Sure thing, I'll handle them with my life depends on it. Okay, so let's go to Kamala so we can direct us on where we need to go. This area is for employees only! Out! Out! What's that? You come to help? Oh, praise be to Mid-Medura. Kind stranger, I welcome your assistance. On our way here, you passed these 3 storehouses, yes? Oh, yeah, I did. I'd like you to carry all the smoke crates to Nabihao by the stores near to the hatchery. These crates of clothing is for Mahuna. And that massive crate there goes to Zimeria by the middle storehouse. Watch your back with that one. Those are all the crates we have ready. Once you have delivered, consider your work complete. You will be limit time, the task, yada yada yada. Okay. So go with the light crate first. Let's see, where am I going? Oh god, I wasn't paying attention on which one. It's telling me... Wait, I'm going the right way... Oh no, here. Dread, is it? Then you come to the right place. We thank you for your aid. Okay, next one. Ordinary crate. Here you go, good sir. If you have any crates of finished products such as carpets, clothing, and any of the like, pray bring them here to our primary storehouse. A crafting of clothes, is it? I can take it off your hands. Many thanks for the delivery. And one more to go. Oh god. When they say heavy load, they weren't kidding. I say, you're quite the brawly one, aren't you? A good thing, not that. Never know you when you need to defend yourself in these unpredictable times. A crate of fabric, is it? Exactly what I was hoping to receive. Here, let me put that away for you. Thank you. You carry all the crates to the storehouse, you say? And so quickly, too! Why? I've never seen anyone so strong! Well, after what I have been through all these years, yeah, I would be a monster to carry all this thing. I and my associates will see to the rest, so please return to Dahabra and assure him our work is proceeding apace. To tell the truth, we're grateful for this distraction. Too many terrible happenings of late. But generous souls like yourself give me hope that we may emerge from this trial even stronger. I pray we meet again in more peaceful times. Well, hopefully. Alright, Dabra, I did all your crate hauling, so you can answer for our questions now. Done as I asked, have you? Yep, sure did. If Kamala is satisfied with your work, then so am I. You sent us a great flavor, traveler. and it seems Grahal had done his task too. I too have delivered the instruments and apparatus entrusted to me. You both have my tanks. With our wares safely stored away, we will not lose any more to those fiends. I take it that your establishment did not escape the attack unscathed. We did not. Thankfully, most of our workers have already left for the day. But those of us still here saw it all. We looked to the burning sky in confusion, and then, before we could even begin to make sense of it, a hideous creature burst to the door, shrieking. We ran for our lives, but one of our colleagues was not so fortunate. He cried out a scream of such agony, such terror, and in the next instant, he too spouted fearsome claws. The sight of it caused another fellow to panic, and then he too transformed. I'm sorry. There is something you wanted to ask? Indeed. You knew of the merchant Kaza, did you not? I believe you have some dealings with your establishment. Kazaha? I know him well. We arranged for this custodian to deliver a large shipment of fabrics, but in the end, we received a better offer and had to turn him down. I understand his business is struggling, but so is ours. Another of our most reliable trading partners agreed to transport the goods for a much smaller commission, and we have the fools to refuse. I feel terrible for withdrawing the offer, but you must understand we simply had no choice. He tried to put on a brave face, and when he delivered the news, but his dedication and despair were all plain as day. He said he discussed it with his associates, but I could tell he had given up hope. Dejections and despair? You remember what we saw in Vespati, yes? Soldiers and jungle dwellers pushed to the brink of turning to beasts, one after the next. It would seem that the same phenomenon occurred here. The poor craftsmen attacked by fiends, as well as those that witnessed it, all to undergo the same change. I expect that everything began with Kazaha. By all accounts, it was he who was subject to the most profound and piercing despair. Wait, could it be that such intense emotions were to trigger his transformation? Much remains unclear, but I believe we are drawing closer to an answer. At any rate, we must discuss our findings with the others. Thank you, good sir. Alright. Beyond the depths of despair. We were to reconvene with the others in front of Megahodot. We are not? That should be just outside. With any luck, they have already returned from their own investigations. My friend, we must take our leave. I pray that your establishment is spared further strategy. But remember, your lives are far more precious than any wares. If you are ordered to flee, do so without hesitation. Indeed, I thank you for concerns and pray you too take care as well. Okay, so we need to go outside the Storium.